Once upon a time, in a city like any other, two men with very different paths. One was called Pedro, the other Lehi. Pedro was the kind of person who talked about himself, even when they asked the time.
Wow, now is exactly the time when I closed my first millionaire contract. How amazing! I'm so great. My God.
He had a mirror in every room of the house, and it was not only in the mirror that he looked at himself, anywhere that he could see his own reflection. Lehi was the opposite. When someone praised what he did, he always thanked it with a very sincere heart. He helped everyone. Once, he carried the neighbor's furniture alone. When they asked the reason, he replied,
Jesus carried a cross and carries berries.
he didn't have much, but he always shared. They say that the neighborhood dog also smiled at him. While one did this, the other. While Pedro made a point of showing that he was right, Lehi made a point of listening to the other side.
It's fine. Come back here. What is this? This is not my contract. You guys are so incompetent to this level. Get this bag in there. Get out of my face, please.
Oh, thank you. Oh, it's wrong, but it's okay. It's okay. Thank you.
Pedro left the bakery snorting. Lehi left blessed and still left the change as a tip. Years passed, and Pedro continued to live with his pride. When the unbelievable happened, his business fell, Pedro found himself alone, too proud to ask for help. One day, Pedro and Lehi crossed paths in a simple village. Pedro was tired, frustrated, with his clothes crumpled and his ego even more crumpled.
But I put your water. I can bring for you both, bro.
Pedro tried to keep the pose, but stumbled on his own ego and dropped the glass of water. For the first time, he laughed at himself. Lehi just smiled and said, "That's how healing begins. When we stop trying to be giants and learn to be children." In the days that followed, was coming back, returning to the basics, to the essentials. He began to listen more, complain less. Washing the dishes after lunch. That was a miracle. And so he learned that those who live to impress get tired, but those who live to serve rest. While pride demands applause, humility serves in silence. While the proud demands recognition, the humble recognizes grace. It is to recognize the hand of the Lord empowering you, and that the greatest in the eyes of God are those who choose to serve. Pedro learned with Lehi that being strong is never falling, but it's knowing how to get up with help. Their story reminds us the difference between pride and humility is the choice of each day. What kind of person do you want to be when no one is looking?
Jesus carried Dutch house.
Look the face. It's a normal face. Oh, she.
When we stop trying to be giants.
And stop trying.
When we stop trying to be giants.
Yes.
When we stop trying to be giants. Okay.
Yes.
And learn to be children.
Yes.
Okay. And learning to be children.